So find a comfortable seat here on your mat, and you're welcome to sit up on a block, bolster, or just cross-legged if that feels okay. Close your eyes and start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And with your breath, begin to trace through your body, noticing any tension, any tightness, any area that feels compressed or struggle. And conversely, notice any place that feels open, expansive, maybe energized. And draw your attention specifically to your neck area, your shoulders, your chest, your upper back. Begin to breathe deep here. Take a deep breath in. The top of that inhale, hold full. As you're ready, exhale out the mouth, let it all go. Again, like that, deep breath in, fill yourself up. Holding full. Exhale out the mouth. Last one. Fill yourself up, maybe taking in a little more breath than you're used to. Holding full, soften around that. Exhale out the mouth. With your eyes still closed, come back to that ujjayi breath, deep breathing in the nose, out the nose. And start to shift around in your seat, moving in any way that would feel good to you. So it could be little twists side to side. Maybe it's rolling through the neck. Perhaps rolling through the shoulders and wrists. Maybe a little bend. Just a few more breaths, moving in a way that feels good to your body. Inhale, come back up through center. You're welcome to stay up on a bolster or block or come down off of it, finding a comfortable seat here on your mat. And from here, we'll come into a side bend. So reaching out through the right fingertips, hand is in line with your hip. Inhale to extend the left arm straight up to the sky. Reach tall, lifting through the heart. Staying on that same plane, exhale, reach up and over for your side bend. Hug the bottom elbow in towards the torso, and then reach long through your fingertips as the head hangs heavy. If it feels okay, you can close your eyes. Maybe even twist the head a little bit side to side, releasing through the neck. And then shifting into your neck stretch, keep the torso as it is. Inhale, bring just the left arm over to the left. Release the head even more towards the shoulder. Breathe here into the neck from earlobe out through the fingertips. Reaching through the left hand, come back up. Head comes up last. Then switch the cross of your legs so the opposite shin is either in front or on top. Reach out through the left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches straight up. Exhale, reach up and over. Hug through the bottom elbow so this left arm is engaged as you reach long through the right hand. Breathe from that right hip all the way up to the armpit, all the way up to the fingertip. Inhale, reach the right arm back over to the right. Let the head hang heavy. Imagine that your breath is massaging out some of the tightness in the neck, the shoulders, releasing some of the stress that we hold there. And reaching through the right arm, come back up through center, head comes up last. Roll out the shoulders, few breaths, releasing. Inhale, rock forward onto hands and knees. And if you need, you're welcome to add some extra padding, whether it's a blanket or even folding over your mat to create just a little more padding for your knees. On inhale, scoop the chest up and forward. Exhale, draw navel to spine, rounding the back body. Just flowing here through cat-cow with your breath. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale to round the spine. And if this doesn't feel exactly right to your body, switch it up. Maybe hips move side to side or all the way back through a child's pose, back up through a more extended up dog or cat pose. From all fours, exhale, round through the back. Ease your way all the way back to a child's pose or puppy pose. So child's pose, the hips melt onto the heels, forehead to the ground. With puppy pose, your hips are elevated, stacked over the knees, forehead still comes to the mat. And this is a great option if you tend to have neck or knee or hip pain. Few breaths here, releasing the forehead to the mat and just feeling the weight of your head supported by the ground. Inhale, walk your hands over to the left. Hips shift to the right, arching through the side body here. Breathing from the right, fingertips down through the hip bone. Head stays heavy. And inhale, walk your hands back through center all the way over to the opposite side. Hips shift to the left, side body reaches to the left. Few breaths here. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Come back up to all fours, and you can either continue to roll here through cat-cow or press up to a downward facing dog. So with down dog, you'll curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back. The main goal here is to keep the spine long, so really rooting down through the hands. Knees can be bent, but keeping this straight line from the fingertips all the way up to the sit bones. If it feels good, the heels can start working towards the ground, getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings and perhaps the calves. Take one more inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. And slowly step your way up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Knees can stay bent here. On your next inhale, lift halfway, extending the spine. Hands can come to thighs. Exhale to fold it back in. Grab hold of the opposite elbow with your hand for this ragdoll pose. Hanging here, maybe rocking a little side to side or even turning the head, yes and no, side to side. Exhale to release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it back in. And slowly roll your way up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Maybe a little back bend at top. Exhale, hands to heart. Moving through classical suns. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, fold. Knees can bend. Hands can even come to thighs for support. Hands come all the way to the ground. Inhale, step left foot back for a lunge. Lower the left knee down, either hands to thigh or arms reach up to the sky. Deep breath in here. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to plank. Knees can come down or stay lifted. Exhale, chaturanga. Shoulders drawn to the back, come all the way to the belly. Inhale, peel open through the chest. Take an extra breath here. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. Press up and all the way back to down dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale, step left foot forward, lunge. Knee comes down. Full breath, lift through the heart, either hands to thigh or arms reach up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Drawing belly in, come all the way up. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to hearts. One more round. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, folds. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Full breath, open up. Exhale, hands to mat, plank. Knees can come down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale, step right foot forward, lunge. Full breath, open up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Belly draws in, come all the way up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands to hearts. Turn on your mat so you're facing the right side of the room, left leg forward. We'll come into this warrior two stance. So the outer edge of your right foot is pressing into the mat. Left knee is working towards a 90-degree angle. Inhale to float the arms up. Exhale, wrap the left arm underneath the right for eagle, warrior two. Press forward through the forearms. Soften the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, head comes up. Unwind the arms. Reverse warrior. Flip the left palm to the ceiling. Right hand to hip. Exhale, reach up and back. Few deep breaths here. Lengthening through the side body. And then transitioning into your neck stretch. Left arm reaches forward. Relax through the head. Breathe once again into the neck. Reaching through the left arm, come back up through warrior two. Into extended warrior variation, you may want to shorten the stance. Left forearm comes to left thigh. Right arm wraps behind the back, either tucking into clothing or wrapping and grabbing hold of the inside of the left thigh. Peel open through the chest as the head hangs heavy. Inhale, unwind. Bring hands all the way down to the earth. Lower through the right knee. We'll come into a twist. Right hand stays rooted. Inhale, left arm opens up. 2 deep breaths, just expanding into the heart. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Step forward, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold it in. Drawing the belly in, come all the way up. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Turn to face the opposite wall. Right leg, or right toes rather, point forward. Come down into your lunge, warrior two. Weight is balanced between the two legs. Inhale, arms extend up. Exhale, eagle, warrior two. Right arm underneath the left. Elbows up in line with the shoulders. And then press forward to the forearms. Breathe into the back of the heart. Inhale, unwind out of that, re-extending the arms. Reverse warrior, right palm flips. Exhale, reach up and back. Breathe here from that right hip all the way up to the fingertips, feeling for length in this right side body. Inhale, right arm comes forward. Relax the left ear, heavy towards the shoulder. Reaching through the right hand, come back up. Lower the right arm down to the right thigh. Left arm wraps behind the back for a bind, or grabbing hold of the inside of the pants. Let the head hang heavy. Breathe into this left side of the neck. Unwind out of that. Hands come all the way down to the mat. Lower the left knee to the earth. You can add some padding here. Square the hips so they're over the back knee. Front knee at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, right arm opens up for your spinal twist. One more breath here, expanding. And exhale, lower the right hand down. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it back in. This time, bend your knees, ease your way down to a seat. We'll take one more neck stretch before we move into Shavasana. So, taking the left hand, point the fingertips in, and then sit down onto the hand. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let the head hang heavy over towards the right shoulder. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, right arm reaches up, and you'll wrap that arm around the outside of the head, just stretching through the neck. Exhale, lower the chin an inch towards the chest, shifting the stretch to that back diagonal. And then release both arms, chin to chest. Use the palm of your hand at forehead to help the head back up. Other side, right fingertips pointed. Place the hand underneath your sit bone. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, relax the left ear towards the left shoulder. Staying here, or that left arm reaches up to the outer side of the head, coaxing deeper into the stretch without pulling. And lowering the chin an inch or two towards the chest. Breathing into the stretch. Release both arms, chin to chest. Palm of your hand to the forehead, help your head back up. And get a little rolling through the shoulders. And then come down onto your back. Just hugging knees into chest here, a little rocking side to side. Your home practice, you can add any final stretches, a twist, maybe a hip stretch here, or move directly into Shavasana. Feet come down to the earth. If you tend to have back pain, you can keep the knees bent, knees even falling together. Or a more traditional sense, legs reach out in front of you, arms rest by your sides. Closing your eyes here, breath falls back to natural cadence. Just counting 5 to 10 breaths, settling into the earth. Start to deepen your breath, bringing movement back in, wiggling fingers and toes. Inhale to reach the right arm up overhead. Slowly roll over to the right side body. Eyes stay closed. With the strength of your arms, press your way up to a seat. Head comes up last. Coming back to a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Inhale to float your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And we'll conclude our practice with this saying that means the goodness in me bows to the goodness in you. Namaste.